What's going on, y'all? It's been a few days, man. Probably maybe a week or so since I last uploaded. I thought I'd turn on the camera and get back with y'all. I ain't talked to y'all in like a minute, so do forgive me. Life be lifing. This is gonna be my first vlog on the go, but I gotta get some stuff off my chest, man. You know how life is. Just got off work. It's one of those days you don't really feel like doing too much after work, but the grind don't stop, man. That's just how I believe it is. I'm walking over here, about to go sit down somewhere, get a little more comfortable, so I can actually talk to y'all without being out of breath. Past few days I ain't been uploading, just been living life. Nothing bad happened or anything. By the grace of God, I've been doing pretty good. However, just haven't had too much time to, do things for real. I have videos backed up, like I have videos ready to go, but I just haven't uploaded them yet. So expect some videos to be coming on the way pretty soon. Most of them are kind of reaction videos. If y'all don't mind those, if y'all don't like those, I got these vlogs ready for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I try to be flexible, because every day I might not feel like doing a vlog. Sometimes it's raining outside, I can't vlog like that. Or I could, but it's probably just uncomfortable and I probably, just wouldn't feel like doing it. And so I don't end up doing it. If this is what I like to do, I'd like to do it how I want to do it, right? Use YouTube stuff. And at least for the reaction videos, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of insight. The reason why I pump so many of those out is because they're easier to do. I can just turn on my computer, find a video, and make it do what it does. I can find a video, an interesting video. It's like we're watching it together almost, right? Let's call it a reaction video, but it's kind of just me and the viewer or you just watching the video at the same time. And it's all, it's easier to do that way, right? It's easier to do, in my opinion, than anything else. It's not a crazy amount of effort put into those. I still have to edit those, but it's not as much editing because of the software that I use. I can just turn on the camera, my webcam and everything, and it all just makes sense, right? And so, yeah, man, as soon as I sit down here, we can actually start talking, man. I've just been describing my past few weeks. I ain't uploaded in. The last video I uploaded was like a Kanye video or something. As of watching this, by the time this is uploaded, there should be some other videos ready to go, if I'm not mistaken. Let me get out the way. I don't want too much background noise. Ooh, okay. Finally sat down, y'all. But yeah, man, one thing I'm learning about life, dude, nobody has the answers. Nobody has the answers, I'll tell you that right now. You can go around looking for answers. I did. Nobody knows what they're doing, actually. Fun fact, nobody knows what they're doing. You can ask people older than you, ask people younger than you. Nobody really can tell you how to live life besides yourself, all right? Nobody can tell you what plans to make. Heck, you can't even tell yourself what plans to make. You can say, oh, I wanna do this with my life. But how do you know that life is gonna take you there, right? You can make plans, but there's zero guarantee that they're gonna work. You can say, I wanna build a house from scratch in this particular spot. Let's say, 'Arizona, just to name a place, right? 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 'Arizona, just to name a place, and then let's say the place gets flooded or there's an earthquake there or whatever, for whatever reason, something random happens out of your control and now you can't do what you wanted to do anymore. That's just life. That's just life, man. That's just life. That's what I'm learning. That's what life is, man. Life isn't always, sad and a bunch of suffering. I've been having a lot of fun these past few days, which is why I haven't uploaded too much. But for that reason, let me take this mic off. Because I've been having fun, for the most part, nothing too crazy. On the weekends, every now and then, I might have a little bit of fun, go out. Went to a carnival the other day. Matter of fact, literally just yesterday, I went to a carnival. Then I guess I'm planning this next weekend as well. But yeah, life isn't super sad. Some of my old videos might seem like that. Some of my, I kind of make videos depending on how I'm feeling, right? If I'm feeling happy, I'll make a video feeling happy. If I feel sad, I'll make a video feeling sad or whatever, right? I don't want to hide anything from y'all, right? And in this video, it's kind of like just sitting back and reflecting. Sitting back and reflecting on, pretty much everything, man. If I had time, my schedule finally changed up. I have weekends off at my job. I used to just have in the beginning I had Wednesdays and Sundays off, but now and then it changed to Fridays and Sundays, and now I got Saturdays and Sundays. So basically the weekends off now. So, which gives me more consecutive free time, right? More consecutive free time to do things that I want to do. There's 2 days back to back where I don't have to worry about waking up early in the morning for work. You know what I mean? And that's very helpful to live my life and whatnot. It took me a long time to get to where I'm at. It took me a long time to get. I'm cutting this out of the video. It took me a long time to get to where I am. As of right now, I don't have any complaints. Is everything going perfectly? No. Could it be going better? Sure. But do I have any complaints? No. It's getting figured out slowly but surely. Yes, it could be better. My situation could be better. But it is what it is, right? I guess everyone's situation could be better. If you got $1 million, maybe you could have $1,001, $2 million, $3 million, whatever it may be. Everyone's situation could be better. But with that mentality, it's like a never-ending cycle, right? It's a bottomless pit, a bottomless void in which you'll never be satisfied. Back to the topic, though. There really is on topic for this video, man. I'm just kind of going on a rant. But, yeah, man, just life, it's not always sad. There are brighter days. A year ago, around the time, it's almost the anniversary of this channel. A year ago, around the time I made this channel, I didn't picture myself being where I am right now. I did not picture myself being here. I actually thought I'd be, in a completely different spot. I finally moved out of my mom's house. I got people in my life that I'm grateful for. They helped me move out. You know who you are. And I made a video about that. I think it's like 5 tips before you move out or something like that. And I gave a shout out to my homies in there who helped me move. Like I said, I didn't picture myself being here right now. I'm at my apartment complex. This is the little community center area. It's pretty nice. They just renovated it. And I like it, man. I didn't picture myself being here, but here I am. Last year was so brutal, man. I'm not gonna lie. Just to talk about it, I went through 3 or 4 different cars totaled, and none of them were my fault. So you can imagine how depressing that was. But because of that, I can sit back and reflect and just be grateful for the small things. Like even right now, I'm just sitting here grateful for the weather. It feels nice outside, so I went outside. I walked over here, just now, and started to make a video. Like, screw it, because why not, man? There's more things to be grateful for in life. Just count your blessings each day. Last year taught me to be grateful for the small things, man. Let's just say that. That was not my year. doing the math, man, like every 3 months, that's just a new car. And obviously, cars aren't cheap. So you can imagine, my financial situation right now. But we're gonna, get back on the topic, which there isn't one. Um, yeah, man, just count your blessings, man. Um, just the other day, I was just spending time with my folks. And when I say folks, I mean my friends and my, people I'm close with. You know what I mean? Um, that's all there is to life, really. You're just finding people that you care about and spend time with them. That's what life is about. Um, whether you're suffering or whether you're having the best time of your life, regardless, you'd rather spend it with the people who you care about, right? Not just on the holidays, but just any day, really. Life is way, way, way more tolerable and enjoyable when you're around the people you care about, right? And let's say you don't have anyone. Give back to yourself. Give back to yourself. Enjoy your own company. There's a friend of mine. I guess you can call him a friend. I barely talk to him now. I hope he's doing well. But he used to go to my church. His name's Chris. Um, we got some coffee. I want to say around sometime last year, late last year, December, November. And I was telling him about everything going on last year. Obviously, it was a bad year for me. And he was just saying, "Yeah, man, just pour back into yourself." And when he said it, I didn't really know what he meant. But later on, I was thinking like, yeah, maybe I should pour back into myself. Like, this is for all my people out there who, they feel like they don't have anybody to lean on, and people who do have people to lean on. Just pour into yourself, man. If you give all your love away to other people, you won't have any left for yourself. I had to learn that the hard way. Sometimes there's some things in life you have to learn the hard way, and then relearn it, and then learn it again, right? I'm sure that's happened to a lot of people out there. Um, some people are just stubborn. With some things in life, I can pretty much say, oh, yeah, I was stubborn with that, stubborn with this, or whatever it may be. Um, some people are just stubborn, man. They don't learn the lesson until it's literally just jammed into their head, and you're forced to learn it. And that's just how it is. Um, and that's okay sometimes. That's okay sometimes, man. You know, but pour it back into yourself. You know, you have a certain amount of think of love as a currency, right? Let's say you got $100 each day. Give the majority of it to yourself. Don't be selfish. Smile to others, wave. You know what I'm saying? Give enough to others, but don't expect anything in return. With yourself, oh shoot, I'm straight. Anyways, give enough to yourself to where you feel comfortable, but don't. I would say, don't keep it from others. You have this thing that you're capable of giving, so do give it to others, but give it to yourself more. You know what I mean? There should be a balance between how much you care about yourself and how much you care about others. At the end of the day, you should take priority. There are certain rules and exceptions to that rule. Let's say, hypothetically speaking, if I had a kid, I would give the majority of the love to my kid, forget what I'm doing, right? Let's say there's a family of three, and I'm the dad or whatever, and we're freezing cold, and we got one blanket. I'm not going to be in that blanket. You know what I mean? They're going to be warm under that blanket, and I'll just sit there and freeze. That's me giving all my love away, you know what I mean? For their sake, not for my sake. And that's how it should be sometimes. With people you care about, with people you're close to, with the people who are going to reciprocate that love, right? And, of course, be cautious with who you decide to give your time and energy to. who you decide to, give yourself to. Be cautious of that, because you only get one you. And if you give that one you to people who don't deserve you, well, that's not very good, is it? All right. And so, yeah, just be cautious of who you surround yourself with. Everywhere on the internet you say, oh, the 5 people you surround yourself with, blah, 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 whoever, whatever, whatever. Just be cautious of who you hang around, man. Just keep it simple, dude. You don't gotta put a number on it. Give to people who give back to you. Let's keep it plain and simple, man. Let's not complicate things. And while we're on the topic, man, I'm just learning to appreciate life, man, and all its ugliness, all its beauty, and everything, right? I moved out to this apartment, and it's cool. It's a nice place. Is it perfect? No. But is it good? Is it a roof over my head? Is it my independence and freedom on my own? Yeah. Do they got a good, I guess it's called amenities? They got a good gym, a good little field. Let me show y'all the little field I'm looking at. Let me see. Y'all can see what I'm looking at. This is what I'm looking at right now. Got this good little sunset right here. I'm just living life, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm just living life. Let me show y'all what I'm looking at, man. That's what I'm looking at. The sky right here. I don't want to show too much. But yeah, this is what I'm looking at right here. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Not too bad at all. But with that said, y'all, hope y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all, give back to yourselves. Spend some time with your loved ones, man. If you don't got any loved ones, man, spend some time with yourself. Spend some time caring about yourself. And with that said, y'all, have a blessed day. I'm out.